So recently I was hanging out with our friend Steven. Yes, this is Steven of hashtag #ShutUpSteven. He asked me if I was still seeing my ex-boyfriend, and I told him no, and he had the response I've come to expect of Steven. That's good. You were too good for him. He was ginger, and lazy, and ginger, and short, and ginger. I told Steven that I harbor no ill will towards Chris, and that we're friends and everything's fine. So he said, let me get this straight. You put guys in the friend zone, only to take them out to date them, and then put them right back in the friend zone. I don't think he understands how the friend zone works. Or maybe everyone's friend zone is different. I'm not sure. So I thought I would explain how I imagine the friend zone working, at least for me. And you can tell me what your friend zone is like. Or the friend zone you've been put in. I imagine my friend zone, it's like the circles of hell. Okay, so the outermost circle are just like acquaintances, like people I know in my regular life. And those are like totally acceptable to date, no big deal, whatever. You can crush on those are great people to crush on. You have acquaintance friends who are like the best people to crush on because you know them, but you don't know them that well. And you definitely have not friend zoned them. And then there's your friends that's not the friend zone, they're just your friend area. That's the people you're closer to, and they're still acceptable to date, but things might get kind of complicated. Then there's the friend zone, and that's the people you're like, no, I wouldn't date you, you're my friend. No, that wouldn't happen. But it is escapable. All they have to do is cross the line back into the friend area instead of the friend zone area. But then in the center, there's a black hole, a real friend zone that is like inescapable. So, and people can go back and forth as long as they don't fall into the black hole. So when I first started college, I immediately would just like hoard everyone that I met to the friend zone. And the friend zone was so tiny that most of them ended up falling into the black hole. Someone I had just shoved into the black hole pointed out what I had just done, and I made it my goal to not shove people into my friend zone black hole for the rest of the year. But to me, it's about an attitude adjustment. Because I didn't realize I was doing this. It was a mental shift. No, just because he's my friend doesn't mean that he can't be attractive or someone I would be interested in a romantic sense or a sexual sense. We're gonna try the corny ending that's like every other YouTuber ever. So, tell me, what is your friend zone like? How do you imagine it? Is it weird that I think about this sort of thing like all the time? Let me know all about it in the comments below. You failed to upload, which means I get to punish you. Your punishment is that you have to make a video as Rufus Wilkinson and give us the current events of the week.